I was like 12, 13, like all the guys who were just above me, like in terms of their level, like they all played for the county and I didn't. Like I was still trying to break into that. And it's so strange, I just remember like this blue plain top which had like Surrey in felt on the back and just being like, I want one. When you're a kid, you have this obsession, I guess, with stuff. And that meant like the biggest thing in the world right then, because it was almost like a chance for me to fit in, be part of the group, feel like I belong. And that was that initial thing that really like stoked the fires, I guess. It was never like I saw someone on the TV and thought, I want to be like that. It was more like little things ahead of me and just keep going for them. My name is Toby Penty, currently GB and England #1 men's singles player. Yeah, at the moment now just building up towards my first Commonwealth Games. This morning, normally most of my morning sessions are kind of single shuttle, like quite hard intensity work on court, 2v1 stuff, 1v1 stuff, so trying to replicate some of the feelings I'm going to get when I play matches and also just to kind of practice some of the more technical and tactical elements whilst under that physical pressure as well. I've realised when I'm in physically the best condition I can be in, it gives me an extra air of confidence when I'm on court and kind of authority. When I go on court, I want to enjoy it, but also I want it to feel a bit like my playground. Like this is the space I own, basically. And if I feel that confidence in myself physically, then I feel like I can do that much easier. Especially the last few years as I've got older and I've had a few more challenges off the court as well as on it. Like that mental approach to playing has become so much more important. I've struggled a little bit more with injuries and some other personal stuff that's happened, so it's been important to be able to put that all in a space where I can control it and use it to the best of my abilities and use those experiences I've had to kind of get the best out of myself on the court. So the back end of 2018, I was just off to Hong Kong for a tournament. I just discovered this small patch of hair missing. I think it was my mum who mentioned it. It was like, oh, you might have a little bit of alopecia. And at that point, I don't think I even knew what alopecia was. I was like, yeah, whatever. To go a little bit further back I was probably the best 18 months I experienced in terms of both performance and lifestyle. Yeah, within the space of 6 months, I lost all my hair. Then it went down to my eyebrows, then my eyelashes, beard, chest, you name it. You're just left with all these what ifs and questions. And that was the most difficult part to understand and get my head round, and then on top of that then trying to kind of go onto court and play with confidence and play with expression when you feel like you can't express yourself in your daily life and you don't even really want to go outside, or you don't want to socialise, or you want to put a hood on all the time and not be noticed. It took a long time to kind of understand, and a few tears, a few talks with close ones and loved ones to try and understand it, help from some professionals, and it's never going to be perfect, but I'm a lot better now than where I was, and as much as it's taken some stuff away, I've gained an awful lot from it, and those are the things I try and think about how far I've come. The only way I can put it is like 2 or 3 years ago, I would have been so scared to play in front of a crowd like the one we're probably going to have in Birmingham, whereas now I'm relishing that opportunity. All the other issues like the pressure of being England #1 is a privilege, and to have that chance to go to the Commonwealth Games, especially after going to Tokyo last year for the Olympics, I was so confident in the plan I had leading up with the people around me, with my coach, with my psychologist, with my physio. I knew exactly what needed to be done, and I did it. And having had that experience, I now know what it takes to do that. So yes, some things are going to be a little bit different and some things in the build-up will change a little bit, but it's the same recipe to get there, and I'll be coming out swinging, so looking forward to it.